All right. Still on our YouTube channel. This is Artemis Maths Academy, where mathematics is being made easy. Come to our channel, subscribe to our channel, and you will never regret it. So today I still on the series of simultaneous equation. These simultaneous equations has helped. This video has helped so many people, both WAEC, NAPTEPs, different examinations. So please, when you subscribe, follow me up. And if you have any question, you ask me. So now, in my previous video, I've dropped some videos on simultaneous linear equation. Today, I'm still going to teach you on using what? Let's using solution of simultaneous linear equation using elimination method. There are methods of solving simultaneous equation. We have the elimination method, substitution method, and the graphical method. So today, I'm going to teach you the elimination method. And in my next video, I'm going to talk about the substitution method. So we have two questions here. Number one, solve. Now, this particular one, solve the simultaneous equation below. So let's say this is A and this is 1B. So we want to solve this one is different equation from this one. So we want to solve them using elimination method. All right, let's get started. We say solution. Okay, so now bring down the first. So let's get started. Okay, okay, this place should be 1A, not 1B, not 1A. Now, let's bring the 1A. We have x plus 2y is equal to 7. We name it equation 1. We bring the second equation, 3x minus 2y is equals to minus 3. This will be equation 2. All right. Now, we want to use elimination method. That is our topic, elimination method. Now, if you check very well, we have to ask which of them are we eliminating. Eliminating means which of them should we take away so that the new variable or the only variable remaining will be easily to be solved. Now, if you check very well, these two, this is the coefficient here. Remember, coefficient is the number in front of the variable. This x is your variable. This place is 1. Here is 3. They are not like terms. Even if we subtract or we add, we still get x. But if you check very well, here is 2. Here is 2. It's very simple. Whenever you see one particular one that are the same, regardless to the sign, forget about the sign. Just check the coefficient if they are the same. It is simple. Don't stress yourself multiplying. In our B, I'm going to, if you check the B now, the B is different from the A because the coefficients here are not the same. I will show you how to do it if the coefficients are not the same. But if the coefficients are the same, just go straight to the point. Now, think of a sign you will put here. Now, observe. We want to eliminate, let me say, using elimination method, eliminate y. Why did I use y? Because it is more easier to use y because the two coefficients are the same regardless of the sign. So now, what do? We have to introduce sign. But observe this, recall, if the signs are not the same, just keep it the way and add it up. If the signs are not the same, add it up. If the signs, assuming the signs are the same, maybe here is plus, here is plus, you have to introduce negative. You just say let, or you might say subtract this equation from this equation. But in this case now, we have to add equation 1 and 2 together. All right. So what do we have? We bring back the equations. We have plus 2y is equals to 7. 3x minus 2y is equals to minus 3. Now, we have to introduce a positive sign. Remember, we say let us add the two values together. So we'll add these two. You see that this one will cancel out. We'll add this will give us 4x is equal to, when we add this, 7 minus 3 will give us 4. We divide both sides. Divide both sides by 4. So we have 4x is equal to 4 divided by 4 divided by 4. X will give us 1. So at this point, we have gotten our x from the equation. We have gotten our x. Now we want to get our y. Therefore, substitute x is equal to 1 into, so substitute x is equal to 1 into equation. Now, whichever equation you put x equals to 1, maybe equation 1 or equation 2, you are still going to have your answer correct. So at this point, just check for any convenient equation you want to substitute your x equals to 1 to. Okay, let's choose, my student said we should choose equation 1. All right, let's use equation 1. Therefore, bringing equation 1, our x here is already 1, so you change it. 1 plus 2y is equals to 7. You want to make y subject of formula. You take this 1. This is a normal number. You take it to this side. It has no variable. You take it to this side. But note, if we are teaching something like integration or differentiation, there's an invisible variable here. The variable here is 0. But we are not talking about that aspect. So we take collect like terms. Collect like terms. All right. So we have 2y is equals to, when this 1 that is having plus, note any number that do not have negative in front of it is automatically plus. So here is not having negative, so it's plus. So we take this plus to this side of the equation, or the equal to. If you take it to this side, it will change sign. So here automatically it was 7 before, minus 1. So we have 2y is equals to 6. We divide both sides by 2. We want to make, remember, anytime you see a number in front apart from 1 in front of a variable and you want to make it subject of formula, you divide both sides by that coefficient. I told you coefficient means the number in front of a variable, and variable means A, B, C, D, all those alphabet, they are called variable in mathematics. Why a number in front of that variable is called coefficients. So now divide both sides by 2. This will cancel this. Y will be 3. Therefore, we now say x comma y. That is what I'm trying to say, is that our x here, we got it as 1, and our y here, we got it as 3. And we always know that x, in finding coordinates in mathematics, x come before y. So we can put it this way, that x comma y is 1 comma 3. Or we can also write it this way. We can write this way, that x is equals to 1 and y is equal to 3. And this is our final answer. Now let's go to 1b. 1b says we have 5x plus y is equal to 0, and we have 3x minus 2y is equals to 13. Wow, this question is different from the other question. Now, so in this aspect, we are going to use still on elimination method using, or let me write this as equation 1 and this as equation 2. You now say using. It's very important you write these statements in mathematics. It makes you understand what you are doing. It makes the teacher to know that yes, this person knows what he or she is doing. Using elimination method, let's eliminate. Now we ask my student, which of them are, sir, which of them should we eliminate? Okay, let us eliminate x. Eliminate x. So now, like I told you, I say you can eliminate any one, whether it is x, whether it is y, no problem. But you must arrive at the same answer. So now let's eliminate x. Now, if you check very well, we have coefficient 5 and coefficient 3. They are not the same. What do? You will use the coefficient of the first one to multiply the whole of the second equation and use the first coefficient of that x in the second equation to multiply everything. This is what I mean. You use 5. Okay, first of all, use 3 times 5x plus y is equals to 0. Everything. And then you use 5 times 3x minus 2y equals to what? 13. I will tell you the reason why we are doing this. We want to make, just like the first one, it's already clear. We want to convert it to this format so that we introduce sign and we get our answer. So this implies that 3 times 5 will give us 15x. 3 times this will give us 3y is equals to 3 times 0 will give us 0. If you check very well, this becomes a new equation. This becomes equation 3. Now, 5 times 3 will give us 15. Are you observing? We already have the same coefficient, which is our aim. 5 times 2 will give us 10y is equals to 5 times 13 will give us 65. This becomes equation 4. Now, if you check very well now, these two are the same. It's not looking like this first one. But check here, they are not the same. You know why they are not the same here? Because we did not say eliminate y. Assuming we say eliminate y, the answers we give this particular y will be the same and this one will not be the same. But since we are eliminating x, the x aspect will be the side that will be the same. Now, what sign do we introduce to make sure this x is going away? I told you, when these two are the same, x like 15x are the same, they are like terms, we can only subtract, that is, minus this from this for it to be eliminated. So for that reason, we introduce what? Negative sign. Now, we can write that you should subtract equation maybe 4 from equation 3. But I want to make it easy. What you just need to do, just put a line. Maybe you are in an exam or that you need to do it faster. Just put a line. Think of a sign I want to introduce to this particular variable to eliminate. I will say I will use negative value. Now, what I'm trying to say is that I want to subtract equation 4 from equation 3. So now 15 minus, now look, I'm introducing this method because in partial fraction you are still going to use this same particular pattern, this same pattern of introducing a sign that will eliminate what you want to eliminate. Now, as I'm introducing this negative value, it will not affect the upside, it will only affect the second equation. So what am I saying? You use this negative value to multiply this, and multiply this. Okay, you will still get the same answer. Now, what? 15 minus 15 will give us 0. Now, this minus this, that is, minus times this minus, forget about this upside. Your sign is only going to the second equation, not the first one. All right? Now, this minus this will give us plus. That means if we add this, it will give us what? 13y is equal to 0 minus this. Remember, this minus is coming to multiply this 65 also. So 0 minus 65 will give us minus 65. What do we do now? We want to make y subject of the formula. We divide both sides by 13. Divide both. So, like I was saying, when we divide this, we have minus 5 as our y. Now, we have gotten y. What do? We say substitute y is equals to minus 5 into, let's see which of the equation is very easy. Okay, let's use equation 1 into equation 1. Now, look at equation 1. Let us bring, anywhere we see y, we put minus 5. So now we have 5x plus, our y is minus 5. So we replace it. Look at the equation we are using. We replace it. It's equal to 0. Now we have 5x minus 5 is equal to 0. So now at this point, we want to collect like terms. Take this minus 5 to this other side of the equation. You have plus 5. So we have 5x is equal to 5. Divide both sides by 5. Divide both sides by 5. This will cancel this. And we end up having, this implies that x is equal to 1. X is equal to 1. So we now finally say, y Our x is equal to what? Our x is equal to 1, and our y is equal to minus 5. Our x is equal to 1 and our y is equal to minus 5. And this is where we have our final answer. So please subscribe to my channel, and anything you don't understand, drop it on your comment below. I'm always ready to teach you. Please follow it up step by step, and I know you will understand it, because so many of my students, they have understood this topic. Different topics I've been teaching them, and they have been passing all their examination, and I'm very happy this tutorial has been helping us. So this is where we come to the end of the video. Thank you very much.